All right, we're looking at systems of equations word problems part 1, part 2 to come. So the first thing we're going to need to remember is we're going to always use systems of equations to solve this. None of this mental math crap, we're using systems of equations. But why? Because we're using systems of equations. The sum of two integers is 24. Their difference is 4. Find the numbers. Pretty straightforward task. First step, remember we read the question. Second, we need to define our variables. So I'm going to say x, integer, y, the other integer. We need to read the equations again. The sum of two integers is 24, and their difference is 4. Find the numbers. So we need to say that their sum, so when we take x plus y, that's 24. And their difference is 4, so x minus y equals 4. Now we can use elimination like we know how to do when we do systems of equations. And look, we already have opposites, y and negative y. So when we add, x plus x is 2x, y plus negative y eliminates, equals 28. When we divide both sides by 2, we see that x equals 14. Now we plug that into one of our equations and we see that 14 plus x equals 24. So when we subtract 14, we see that x equals 10. Sorry, y equals 10. I knew that didn't seem right. So we just need to remember we have a word problem, so we write our answer in a sentence, and we can easily say the numbers are 14 and 10. We took words that we knew the sum of two integers is 24, x plus y is 24, their difference is 4, x minus y equals 4, solved our system of equation, found our two numbers. Great! Now, traveling downstream, a boat went 17 miles an hour. Traveling upstream, it only went 7 miles an hour. We are asked to find what is the speed of the current and how fast would the boat go if there was no current. So we need to find two things. It asks us what's the speed of the current. I'm going to say that C is the speed of the current, and that B is the boat speed. Now, we see traveling downstream, a boat went 17 miles an hour. Downstream means that the boat and the stream are going in the same direction. So we're going to have that the boat plus the current are going the same way, and that led to 17 miles an hour. Now, traveling upstream means that the boat is going and the current's going against it. So we have the boat speed minus the current speed, and that is 7 miles per hour. We have this traveling downstream, so together the boat and the current are 17 miles an hour. Traveling upstream, the speed of the boat minus that speed of the current is 7 miles an hour. So we have our system of equations. We already have opposites in plus c and minus c. So when we combine, we have 2b equals 24. Divide everything by 2, and we see that b, the boat speed, is 12. We plug that in. I'm going to say 12 plus c equals 17. Subtract 12. Get that c equals, not 15, but just 5. So the current speed is 5. We go to a sentence and say, well, it first asks what is the speed of the current. The current is 5 miles per hour. The boat, if the boat went without any current, the boat speed is 12 miles per hour. So for now, we're just working with pretty simple sums where going downstream, we're going with the current. The boat plus the current is one speed. Going upstream or against the current, the boat minus the current is another speed. If we look to our practice problems, the first one in our practice problems, which are found on the website under worksheets. If you go to my class website under worksheets is where you find practice. Find the value of two numbers if their sum is 24 and their difference is 2. So let's say that x is number 1 and y is number 2. Find the value of two numbers if their sum is 24, so we're going to say x plus y equals 24, and their difference is 2, so x minus y equals 2. We do our system of equations with elimination, and we see that 2x, our y's eliminate, equals 26. So it looks like when we divide by 2, we get that x equals 13. We plug it in. I'm going to say 13 plus y equals 24. I subtract 13. I see that y equals 11. So the numbers are 13 and 11. And we quick check. 13 plus 11 is 24. 13 minus 11 is 2. We found our numbers. Have fun.